G'day viewers, this is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel. I've now nearly completed construction of the synchronization circuit for my NBTV camera. Yeah, pretty much most of the components are now soldered onto a small circuit board with the exception of the infrared LED and the photo transistor, as I'm still just testing it out, make sure everything's working, and I'm going to make sure I get the positioning right. Anyhow, yeah, I've just been testing it out and it's working very nicely. As seen here, as I pass a reflective object that reflects infrared light, I get a signal response. And on the oscilloscope screen, I get a pulse each time I run it across. Now, the good news, the even better news is this encoder disc, it is working very nicely when I pass it across the infrared LED and the photo transistors. So as I pass it across, it's reflecting the white parts of the disc, and it's absorbing the infrared light is being absorbed in the black portion, the black strips on the disc. And on display, just going to try and get this right. On display, I'm getting an actual pulse. It's not, of course, it's not consistent as I'm rotating the disc manually with my fingers, but as seen, I'm getting sync pulses, which is what I want for this synchronization circuit. So this is excellent news. I was told I might have to just cut the black strips out and stick it onto a disc like this which doesn't reflect infrared light, because sometimes the printer's ink or toner or something like that does reflect infrared light, but in this case thankfully I don't have to, because it is working very nicely, and the black parts are absorbing the light, so it's great. So there you have it. We now have synchronization. Interestingly enough, side by side, the photo transistor does not pick up on the infrared light like I initially thought it would. So I don't exactly need to separate them with a divider, but I guess I can do it anyways. Anyhow, yeah. Basically, this encoder disc is going to be positioned on the front of the Nipkoff disc, about here. I'm going to cut around the edges here so I can get right to the edge, and I've got to cut a big hole in the centre for this to fit through, and cut some holes for the screws to fit through, and I've got to try and get this as bestly centered as possible, so the synchronization is consistent and I don't get any variations in motor speed. Otherwise I'll get an out of sync picture, or intermittently out of sync picture. Anyway, basically, yeah, as mentioned, it's going to be mounted here. The circuitry will be sitting somewhere down the front here, and the infrared LED and photo transistor will be positioned probably positioned somewhere around here and positioned so it responds to the white parts and the infrared light be absorbed on the black strips. So yeah, camera's coming along very nicely. The circuit is pretty much ready to be completed. Now, stay tuned for the next video. This is Troy from Troy's Visual Arts channel signing out.